In a quiet village nestled between emerald hills, there lived an elderly traveler named Zaviyar. He was a man of slow, heavy steps, known to all as the traveler who never rested. On his shoulders, he carried two massive leather bags that seemed to weigh more than any man could bear. They were weathered, cracked, and dark, looking as if they had been carried for 100 years. The villagers often whispered about the treasures he must be guarding so fiercely inside them. One afternoon, exhausted and breathless, Zaviyar sat beneath a blooming cherry blossom tree. He let out a deep, shaky sigh, closing his eyes to the warmth of the sun. A young girl named Amara, known for her kind heart, approached him with a curious smile. She had watched him for days and finally found the courage to speak. "Zaviyar Baba," she whispered, "your bags look so heavy. Are they full of gold from the Silk Road?" Zaviyar looked at the young girl and felt a sudden urge to share his secret. He pointed a trembling finger to the bag on his left. "This one is the bag of grudges, Amara. It holds the weight of every person who ever hurt me. I carry it so I never forget the pain they caused." Then he touched the bag on his right with a heavy heart. "And this is the bag of regrets. It holds every mistake I ever made and every chance I missed." Amara looked at his hunched back and the deep lines of sorrow on his face. "But Baba," she said softly, "if your hands are always holding these bags, how will you ever pick a rose? My mother says a heart full of yesterday's thorns has no room for today's roses." Zaviyar froze. Her words pierced through the layers of bitterness he had built over decades. He looked at the beautiful valley and realized he hadn't truly seen a sunset in 20 years. With a sudden, determined breath, he unbuckled the rusty straps. He threw the stones and the lead into the deep ravine, watching them disappear forever. As the last weight vanished, Zaviyar stood tall. His chest expanded with a lightness he hadn't felt since he was a boy. He left the empty bags behind and walked into the sunset, finally free. We travel lighter when we leave our grudges behind. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe to join our journey of wisdom. See you in the next tale.